The amount of times that I actually forget about this is absolutely wild, and maybe you even forget about it too. But hopefully, when we do remember this, it actually put things in perspective, you know? So, I know a lot of times in life when I'm living my life, and maybe when you're living yours as well, we love when things are going great, things are happening, we expect them to happen, and they happen. We have different goals that we set for ourselves and we're able to meet them, that kind of thing. And then there are other times when things don't go as great. Maybe we set goals, we have certain expectations or things we're hoping, planning, waiting for, and they don't go the way we want them to, or they don't happen as quickly as we want them to, or maybe they don't even happen at all. So even with that, just thinking about it, I was thinking how it's very easy for us to want things, or well, at least for me, it's easy for me to want things to happen quickly, to happen now, to happen immediately, exactly how I planned it, exactly how it's supposed to go, or how I think it's supposed to go. Think you have it, and then you don't got it. No, you don't got it. So even with that, I came to realize that yeah, it's something that we maybe as humans collectively we struggle with at times, remembering that life is a journey. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's something like a marathon. You have to start running and then you keep running. Some parts of it are fast, some parts of it are slow, but you just keep going and then you eventually get to the finish line, the end of the marathon. And I'll even use a better example that I think almost everyone watching this would be able to relate to in some way. So, I'm sure you have spawned in the Minecraft world countless times, but I want you to remember that one world that you actually played, from start to quote unquote finish, which is defeating the Ender Dragon, getting max gear, whether that's diamond or ancient debris, netherite, and things like that. But obviously, when you started in the world, the first thing you had to do was punch a tree, right? You didn't just, spawn in the world. You had full diamond gear. You had everything you needed. Your house was already built up and everything, and you were set to go. You actually had to do these things, had to actively progress through them. It's the same thing with life, and I'll go even deeper into the example. So, like the first day of your Minecraft journey, you're in the world for the first time. You're getting a look at your surroundings, kind of taking it all in, and then you're punching the tree to get your wood, to make your tools, to use the crafting table. I won't go into too many specifics, but yeah, each person has a unique journey that they're on, and in that world, and especially if it's a single player world, you have your own set of experiences that make your journey uniquely yours. Nobody's going to have the exact same experiences as you do. Maybe some parts would be similar, of course. I'm not uprooting that or saying that isn't true. Of course, that is true. There are parts of our lives that are very similar to others, but not every single part is. And that's another thing about life being a journey. A lot of times, even I forget this too many times, too many times, if I'm being honest with you, where I think that my life should look like this person's life or my life should be as such and such as life. And that isn't necessarily something that I should always think about. And it's even harder to sometimes when, maybe this person is a former classmate of yours or you are doing the same project together or something like that. You're very close or similar in age. So you think that, yes, their life progressed this way and my life should also progress this way too. It's great to have goals like that. And there's nothing wrong with having somebody that you look up to and wanting to emulate as well. But you have to still remember, I need to still remember that nobody's life is going to be the exact same as somebody else's life. That's what makes our lives our lives. That's what makes our lives different. And that's how God has designed our lives to be, where each person's experience is unique to them. That way, it's not like he's making, copies of the same people. Even twins, for example, may not have the exact same experiences in life. They may have different friends or maybe even different things that they do. It's just, that's just it. Like, that's the whole thing about life being a journey. Your journey is unique to you. It's not going to be fast all the time. It's also not going to be slow all the time, thankfully. And there are times where you expect the journey to go a certain way and it takes a completely different turn. But even in those moments, still remember that it's not going to just be a sprint 100% of the time. Sometimes you would have to run slower. Sometimes you would have to, slow down a little bit. sometimes you will have to pick things up and speed up, or things start to pick up and you have to, feel like you have to catch up or something like that. But yeah, that was just some thoughts on that. Life is really a journey, not a sprint. Hopefully I can remember that, and hopefully you can too. Right. It's just a bit of a thoughts on that, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.